Yes, dear students, good morning to all of you. Suraj Education Group welcomes you. I am Dr. Pankaj and today we are discussing about extra embryonic membranes. You can easily see in the diagram, this one is the outermost boundary that is known as cell. After cell, you can easily see the four different types of membrane. These four different types of membrane is known as extra embryonic membrane. Means ऐसी membrane जो embryo के around में है, चार अलग अलग टाइप की, that is known as extra embryonic membrane. Out of these, the first membrane after cell, that is known as chorion. Chorion, that is the outer layer around embryo, is known as chorion. What is the function of chorion? That is important. Chorion, it forms villi and other fetal parts of placenta. Okay, so it forms क्या करेगा ये? It forms villi and other fetal parts of placenta. That is important. It is also the site of exchange of gases between mother and fetus. That is also an important function. Next point. After chorion, the second layer is known as amnion. Very important layer, amnion, and amnion contain a fluid. This type of fluid is known as amniotic fluid. What is the role of amniotic fluid? बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स में क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है. Amniotic fluid regulates pressure and temperature around embryo. That is one of the most important question. It also regulates the movement of fetus. Okay, and it also acts as a shock absorber. It also protects the embryo from drying. So this one is all about amniotic fluid. Next point. The third membrane is known as allantois. You can see this membrane is known as allantois, and allantois is the membrane where nitrogenous waste produced by embryo are deposited. It also forms blood vessels for the placenta. That is also an important question. This membrane also forms the blood vessels for placenta. And last one is known as yolk sac. That is one of the most important layer because the yolk sac, in case of birds and reptiles, it is filled with yolk. In case of birds and reptiles, it is filled with the yolk. In case of birds and in case of reptiles, but always be remember that in case of human beings, a little bit amount of yolk is basically present. So it is not filled with more amount of yolk, or you can say the abundant amount of yolk. Little bit amount of yolk is basically present in case of human beings. Human beings के केस में little bit amount of yolk देखने को आपको मिलेगा. So इस yolk का क्या फंक्शन रहेगा? ये ऑब्वियसली ग्रोथ के लिए जरूरी रहेगा बर्ड्स और रेप्टाइल्स के केस में एम्ब्रियो, और जो ह्यूमन बींग्स है वहां yolk का क्या देखने को मिलेगा? लिटिल बिट yolk का. The yolk sac of human contains various blood vessels and it gives rise to stem cells. Actually stem cells है जो बहुत सारी blood vessels बनाने में काम करे. So this one is also one of the important topic, that is extra embryonic membrane, and four type of extra embryonic membrane. Dear students, always be remember that is chorion, amnion, allantois and yolk sac. So these are all about extra embryonic membrane. Thank you.